Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones. With immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. I think this is my 19th season. Hold on, let me check real quick. Let me go to Anchor real quick. I gotta see, because I think I uploaded episode 10 of season 18 last night. Yup. So yeah, season 19 premiere. Man, that's wild. 19 seasons of the TMossBoss Show. And I'm still going strong. We gonna have like a million seasons. We need to. If I can, that's the goal. A million seasons. It's gonna probably take me forever to do that. If I do an episode every day, I'm gonna probably have to do like a few episodes a day if I'm trying to get to a million episodes or a million seasons and things, or maybe a million episodes. How many episodes am I on right now? So if I 10 episodes, 18 times 10. Because I think, where's my calculator at? Freaking, okay. Maybe like a million episodes. I think, yeah, I think that's more of an easier. 180, dang. I feel like I should be able to just solve that in my head. Why do I need to get my calculator out? I swear, guys, I'm really good at math, alright? Don't judge me. But anyways, no, what I wanted to talk about, and I made like a video on this on one of my YouTube channels. I ain't gonna mention the name because just protecting it. Like, for those that don't know, I deal with a lot of hate on YouTube. And so every time when I promote that I have a new channel or I'm on social media or somewhere, these guys feel like they gotta go out of their way and attack it and don't let it like grow and shine on its own and stuff. Like, they're trying to like tie it in with crap. So that's why I'm like, with some of the channels, like, when it blows up, because I'm working on these channels too and things, so when it starts blowing up, then it's like you guys will be just scrolling through YouTube, see the video, and be like, oh, hey, wait a minute, that's TMossBoss. And so, yeah. But anyways, but I was talking about this on one of my other channels, and I was talking about this whole, like, situation with people, like, profiting off of Kobe, resellers, and all this other stuff. Like, it just really tripped me out seeing people profiting off of Kobe Bryant's, like, death and things. Because to me, I'm sitting here, like, I wouldn't necessarily say I was, like, the biggest Kobe fan, but I realized that he was one of the greatest players of all time. Even before he passed, I knew he was one of the greatest players to ever step foot on an NBA court. So, and then also, like, I remember back when I was in, middle school, my dad, he did buy me shoes of his. Then yeah, my dad like wanted to like go and see Lakers games. Like, that's the one thing I kind of wish I like, was able to do, was take him to a Lakers game when Kobe was playing and stuff. I feel like that had been just like a really dope experience for him and stuff. So, but maybe with LeBron and stuff, I definitely gotta make that happen and things. But anyways, no, but it was like seeing just how everybody was profiting with his shoes and stuff, because for those that don't know, and I think it's still that price, I don't think it's changed. Let me go back. I should just like look up all the prices for all the freaking Kobe shoes, but there's the ones that I had bought, or that my dad had bought me when I was in middle school, and for a size 8, okay, this is how much they cost. $1 million. Somebody is really charging $1 million for some Kobe Bryant shoes. And now I said this in the video, and I'm going to say this again, and this is no disrespect to Kobe Bryant. No disrespect to Kobe Bryant at all. But his shoes ain't worth that much. I had those shoes. And in fact, to tell you guys, the shoes had broke on me when I was putting them on one day. The back part of it, because it had like this plastic that went on like that like ball, like mainly I think the heel of your like foot and stuff. And so there was this plastic part that would cover your heel, and there was this mesh like part above the plastic, and I was putting it on, and the mesh had ripped off, and so I'm sitting there trying to like rub it like that sounds so no I was trying to like push it back up so I can like put the shoe on and it won't feel all uncomfortable, but no, that shoe was broken. So therefore I ended up donating the shoes and things, but that's not even talking about that. But if Nike would charge $100 and something for this shoe, why would you think that people will pass up that opportunity to pay $1 million for a Kobe Bryant shoe? Like, cause that's what I'm like, that's what I just hope for. I'm just hoping on that. And God, please make it happen. Please. I'm praying to you, God. I wish that Nike, Adidas, and any other popular shoe brand where their shoes be reselling for crazy amounts, I hope one day they just make like 1 million pairs. I hope they make so many pairs that this reselling stuff is no longer a factor. That everybody has an opportunity to buy these shoes. Like, you're able to walk into a Foot Locker, see these shoes, and they have them in your size. And you can try on any color, any pairs that you want, no problem. Like, I'm hoping the day where you can go into a store and buy you a pair of Yeezys. I'm hoping for the day where you can go in the store and buy you any colorway, any pair of Jordans you want to buy. Because these shoes are like $160, $175, $180, $190, $200. And then these resellers are selling these shoes for like $400, $5,000, $10,000, $1 million. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, who was spending $1 million on some Kobe shoes? And Kobe didn't even wear them. See, that's the thing, because let's look up Kobe Bryant's shoe size. Kobe Bryant's shoe size. His shoe size was a 14. Kobe Bryant's shoe size was a 14. What makes you think I'm going to spend $1 million on his shoes and it wasn't even his size? I would spend $1 million for the shoes that, like, if it was like the last pair of shoes he wore, or like the shoes he wore in his last game, or the shoes he wore for his first game, or a shoe that he wore for a championship game, maybe that shoe will be worth $1 million. But some shoe that, like, maybe a size up from what I had when I was a kid and things, like, no. I'm not spending $1 million on some shoes. I'm sorry, but no. Like, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. That means I would have to trade in. Even if I did, I still wouldn't be able to get that. I wouldn't even be able to get the ones that cost $2,000, I think. Like, well, if I resold them, maybe. But no, I'm not putting myself through all of that. I'm not going to resell any. Like, that's one thing for sure. And that was the thing I was telling my friend, because she was like, because I remember I was like, I might like donate some of my shoes like to like the Salvation Army or freaking, what was that other place? Like a thrift store, but, oh man, what's the name of it? I can't even think of the name of it, but donating them and stuff, like not reselling them, like donating them and things. And I remember she was just all like, she said like, if you sell them to me, like, or like I'll buy them off of you and stuff. I told her, and this was my best friend Priscilla. Like, I sat there, I thought about it, I'm like, dang, I must be having a really bad time in my life where I'm selling her shoe or selling shoes to her. I'm like, no, whatever shoes that I give away, if you want them, you can have them. And I think she was like, she wanted to give it away like maybe her brother or her cousins or something like that. I'm like, no, I will never, ever, like, especially her, I would never sell her a pair of shoes for $1 or a Red Bull, beef jerky, something, I don't know, some chicken strips. I'm like, I'd like for something that's like reasonable for me, but like maybe if I didn't know her or something, but I like, even then I still wouldn't want to sell her the shoes. I'm like, nah, like I don't know. Like I just know like how much of a hardworking person she is. I couldn't do that to her. I couldn't do that to her at all. So that's why I'm like, that's nah, couldn't happen, couldn't be me and things. But I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, I couldn't be that person where I'm reselling shoes and it's just unreasonable amounts. Like, no, like me, I don't know. I'll be that person. I like that's why I was saying that. And then that was another thing. I was just like, I probably would do like a giveaway or something on YouTube, just by like, oh yeah, a pair of shoes worn by me or something, things like something. Cause no, cause there are people, they be already doing that. I know people probably be all like, ugh, that's nasty. I wouldn't want to wear no shoes. Look, there is a one girl out there giving away bath water. Oh man, and then it's like just it gets all warm and nasty and stuff. Knowing this girl, she like that. Nah, that's okay. I would rather buy like some shoes off of a YouTuber than bath water. But no, I seen where they had bath water, freaking lingerie. What else? Like, no, there'd be people selling some old weird stuff on the internet, man. I think the bathwater one, that took a turn for the worse for me. I was like, oh wow, that girl, she is on something. All right, so we are we are not going to talk to her no time soon. Like, I'm like, that's not even normal. I'm like, I don't understand that type of behavior. Selling bathwater, like, man. That's some wild stuff, man. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start selling bathwater and lingerie. I sell some like old boxer briefs that I hadn't worn that I got sitting in the drawer that's probably collecting dust that I need. Can you donate boxers? I feel like nah. Maybe like not even undershirts, not even socks. Like that's the type of stuff you just gotta wait until it like rips and tears on you and then you throw it away. But I can't, nah. Dang, I'm trying to think. Has there ever been a time where I donated some underwear or something? If I did, wow. I hope I cleaned them. I had to clean them and stuff. At least they're clean, but still though, I'm like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't buy no like underwear and stuff like, or like, imagine that. Imagine they all like no, actually, you know what? The craziest thing I think I seen on StockX that they were reselling. Let me see if they still got it. Let me just see. They got an IKEA receipt for $152. And what did this person purchase? Cash 5. So what they spent like, I don't even care what they spent. A receipt does not cost no $100. And I think it looked like they spent maybe like $1,000 on something. I don't know. But they're charging $152 for an IKEA receipt. You mean to tell me? Nah, now I gotta look it up. IKEA near me. Yeah, they got an IKEA store out in Renton. And I live in Washington State. So, yeah, they got one in Renton, Washington. It's closed right now, but yeah, I'm thinking in my head I could go to IKEA, buy something that's not freaking $152. They probably got something in there that's not $152. They really got that receipt in there. That's just wild. I could get me a drop leaf table. Oh, that's Amazon. Why they got like Amazon? I'm looking for stuff for IKEA. Okay, now I gotta go to the IKEA website, see what they got in there, and hopefully, yeah. I feel like bathroom. Yeah, let's just see what they got for the bathroom. Freaking bathroom accessories. They got. Yeah, I could go in there and get me a 3-piece bathroom soap set thing for $4.99. And a toilet brush for $6.99. So after tax, $12, $13 probably. And I could get me an IKEA receipt from that. Unless you have to buy the IKEA receipt. I'm like, I'm curious. Like, I should go into IKEA and be all like, hey, do you know that there's somebody selling an IKEA receipt for $152 on StockX? Like, how does that make y'all feel? Like, I feel like that they could just give me a receipt for free if anything's like, I can go in there and just like, hey, can I just have some receipt paper real quick? I need to just write down the phone number. And they're most likely probably print it out or something. I'm like, like, you could go in there and most likely get a receipt for free. I'm like, that's just, whatever you mean, yeah, probably buy something, but still, y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand why people be on these reselling sites selling crazy things for crazy amounts. And knowing that this stuff is not worth that much. It's not worth that much at all. Like, going back on the app, they got, because there's sometimes where there's stuff that I've bought and it doesn't, like, you can get it for like under, so if it's that, like, okay, if it's something where I'm like, if I spent like $160 on some Jordans, then there might be some cases where like the Jordans are probably like $130 or $140 or something. So it's like probably like $10-12 like knocked off or something like that, which is cool. I'm like, I don't mind that. But if I'm over here spending more, like, there's these Jordans that came out there are $220. If I wanted to get them in my size, they would be $298. And after tax, $311. Well, shipping and things. But, yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a second. Hold on. What's this stuff here? Oh, they got like oh, wow. They got like this thing where you could do like $28 a month. See, I don't want to do that, man. This ain't no cell phone. This is a shoe. Like, I ain't got time. Then be walking down the street and they were all like, you missed the payment, so give us the shoes. And I'm running down the street. Done lost one of them. They took one. That'd be so messed up. But yeah, it's like they got shoes on here that's like not worth the price that they're being resold. And yeah, I'm like, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense at all. That's why I'm like, people, like, and that's why I said in the video, do not feed any of these reselling sites, because these guys, like, they're just only doing it for themselves. Like, they don't care about nobody else. Like, at first I was like, oh, okay, that's like a nice hustle that they got going on there. Like, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know, because I was like, I remember I heard where it was the kid, he did it. And he was all like, oh, yeah, like, I was like, you know, reselling shoes and things. Like, I think he was like, my dad bought me a pair and I sold them, made some money off of it. Then I was like, bought me some shoes, sold them, made some money off of it. Then I'm like, oh, okay, like maybe a kid and things. I'm like, all right. Like, at first I can understand it. But then once when everybody was jumping on this bandwagon of, oh, let me buy 3-4 pairs of some Jordans and then resell them for like a crazy amount. I'm like, no. I'm not with that. I remember that's what this one lady, what she did when I went to go get these Jordans one morning. She bought like 3 pairs of them. And I'm like, man, thank God I got my pair. Thank God I got my pair. I was like, all right, it's still crazy that I got those shoes. I was like, I love them shoes so much. Like, honestly, I retired them shoes. I'm like, I don't really wear them anymore. But, yeah, she did that. I know she has to be upset because them shoes ain't reselling for a lot. Like, I maybe in some sizes, but like, nah, them shoes came out like a year ago. Actually, yeah, no, February, next month it would be 1 year. But yeah, I was like, I know she has to be upset. It's like, this woman done waited maybe I give it like one more year, then probably they'd start talking about, oh yeah, infrared 6 is coming out. I was like, all right, bought me a pair, so I'm like, I'm cool, I'm Gucci on mine, but it's just messed up for those that want to get them a pair of Yeezys and things. Like, it's just messed up because I always wanted to get me a pair of Yeezys. I remember I was in this, there's a store that's in, like, maybe down the street. It's this shoe store down the street from Disneyland. And they got, like, this sneaker, like slot machine. Well, it's not a slot machine, but one of those, like, grab type machines. I don't know. It's like some form of machine where you put $1 in, okay, then try to like time it correctly and then try to get the shoe. Man, y'all don't know how much I wanted. There's these Yeezys in there. I was like, I wanted those Yeezys so badly. I put like $30 in that machine trying to get them because I'm like, yo, these shoes are like going for a lot on StockX and things. I wasn't going to resell them, but still to just own it, like, that's dope. Like, how much are them shoes? going for, because it was these like yellow Yeezys. I wanted them shoes so bad. They got like these like glow in the dark green ones. I'm like, I don't know. I might have to spend resale on those. Oh, they're only $230. That's not actually. Well, actually, no. These are the non-reflective ones. Still bright looking though. Where's the reflective ones? Kanye got so many shoes, and it's like, bro, y'all, you need to chill. There we go. It's these semi-frozen yellow. Yeah, I see. Look those ones up. They're going for $314 right now. Dang, it's like it goes for like $2,000 in a size 16. I'm like, that's just stupid. And these shoes are like $220 resale or retail. That's what I'm like, man, you guys, y'all are like, I really hope that, like I said, I'm hoping for the day where we could just go into a shoe store, or they could just make the shoe right then and there. Oh my God, if they can do that. And then I hope they come out, because then at that point, I think you know what? I think that's something that I definitely would invest in. That's something that I would definitely invest in. A machine that makes the shoe right there for you and stuff. Like, you could go to Adidas, you could go to a Nike store, you could go do one of those two stores. Go to this machine, type up the shoe that you want, wait maybe like an hour or two, come back, your shoes are ready for you, bro. Seriously, like Nike, somebody contact me, okay? Like, I be coming up with these ideas, man. I'm telling you, like, that would be the glorious days for sneakerheads. That it would be. It seriously would be. Then it just just keep doing that over and over again. Like, I'm like, man, y'all don't even understand. Like, seriously, we need to make that happen. We need to make that happen pronto. So, man, I wouldn't even know, because then they were all like, man, I would be so upset. They were all like, oh yeah, you can make the machine, but it can only go to Nike or Adidas. I'm like, dang. I'm like, some good Jordans out there, but I would like to get me some Yeezys. I'm saying, like, dang, that would be hard. That's all I do. I'll probably just sign with Nike, then disappear somewhere, and then just do the same thing with Adidas, and then reappear again. Like, freaking, y'all can't do that to me. No, it gotta be both. I'm trying to bring everybody together and stuff, so it has to be both. But anyways, yeah. I'll talk to y'all later. I just wanted to talk about that for today's episode, even though I talked about it already in the YouTube video. But this was longer. I think the YouTube video is like maybe 10 minutes or something like that. This is doubled that. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. So, that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.